welcome to the daily English news program in Azərbaycan Television, with your host Elias Inli with most important events of the day. On November 16th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Supreme Commander-in-Chief İlham Aliyev, and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva visited Füzuli and Cəbrayıl regions, as well as Füzuli and Cəbrayıl cities liberated from the occupation.
President İlham Aliyev gave an instruction to build a road from Füzuli district to Şuşa city. The construction of this road has already commenced. President İlham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva familiarized themselves with the implementation of the project. President İlham Aliyev congratulated the people on the occasion of the groundbreaking of Füzuli-Şuşa highway and spoke of the significance of this highway leading to the crown of Qarabağ-Şuşa. The liberation of Şuşa was the last blow of the patriotic war. After the liberation of Şuşa, the enemy understood that further resistance against us will not matter, said the head of state, and added that currently the stage of political settlement of the conflict is taking place. This is the surrounding of the way leading to Füzuli district. Once life was vibrant here. People used to live prosperously and happily in these villages. But following the occupation of the lands by the Armenians, Azerbaijanis were expelled from the ancient lands, and the Armenian vandals subjected the houses to these conditions. They left no stones unturned and destructed savagely the houses built by Azerbaijanis. This is the result of the actions of the Armenians. The head of our state and First Lady arrived in Füzuli city liberated from the occupation. President İlham Aliyev raised glorious Azerbaijani flag in Füzuli city. These footages are the most glorious pages of the modern Azerbaijani history. The victorious Supreme Commander-in-Chief raises our tricolor flag in our historical lands, liberated from the occupation by the heroic Azerbaijani army. President İlham Aliyev observed with pain the destructed villages situated en route to Füzuli city and the city itself. The entire world must see what the Armenian barbarism is, and we will show it to the entire world, said the head of state, and underlined that we had already returned. We had expelled the enemy from our lands and raised the state flag of Azerbaijan. From now on, we will live on these lands as it used to be for centuries before. President İlham Aliyev said that so far more than 300 residential settlements were liberated, including Füzuli, Hadrut, Cəbrayıl, Zəngilan, Qubadlı, and Şuşa. The enemy is on its knees and was forced to sign the act of capitulation on November 10th. People of Azerbaijan, all the world Azerbaijanis, are celebrating our victory with a sense of great pride. And this victory suit fine our nation, stated President İlham Aliyev, and underlined that there can be no conversation about the status quo. While driving, the head of state saw the people gathered along the road and pulled over to greet them.
Gelirik Xudafərin körpüsünün yanına. Xudafərin körpüsü qabaqdadır. Bu da vəhşi düşmən tərəfindən dağıdılmış Azərbaycan vətəndaşlarının evləri. Aras çayı, Azərbaycan-İran sərhədi, dostluq sərhədidir. Düşməni yol boyunca dağıttığı bütün kəndləri görərkən bir də görürsən ki, hansı vəhşi düşmənlə biz üz-üzəydik. Və bunları gördükcə bir daha adam əmin olur ki, biz təkcə öz ərazi bütünlüyümüzü bərpa etməmişik. Biz yırtıcı düşməni məhv eləmişik. Dünyada bir çox müharibələr olur. Bugün də gedir. Bugün də bir çox yerlərdə, bəzi yerlərdə işğal davam edir. Amma inanmıram ki, bu qədər qəddar, bu qədər qeyri-insani bir düşmənlə kimsə üz-üzə qalır. Bizim tarixi qələbəmiz erməni faşizmi üzərində əldə edilmiş qələbədir. Bizim zəfərimiz haqqın, ədalətin bərpasıdır. Və bugün noyabrın 16-sı mənim həyatımda xüsusi tarix olaraq qalacaq. Çünki bir neçə dəqiqədən sonra bizim qədim memarlıq abidəsi olan Xudafərin körpüsünə yaxınlaşacağıq. Bu dağlar artıq bizimdir. Həmişə bizim olur. Ancaq 30 ilə yaxın düşmən bu dağlarda oturub, bu torpaqlara oturub, bizim dədə-baba torpağımızda oturub, bizə meydan oxuyub. Baxın, Xudafərin su anbarı. Aras çayı, bak budur, bizim aşağımızda. Tünele giririk. O tərəf İran İslam Respublikası, qonşu dövlət, maşınlar da orada gedir.
Çəkir. Saxlayasan elə ayaqla gedir.
Sarı desək, dağıdılmış evlər, vəhşi düşmən tərəfindən dağıdılmış evlər, hamısını bərpa edəcək.
This moment will also be engraved with golden letters in the pages of our history. President İlham raised the glorious Azerbaijani flag on Xudaferin Bridge. The raising of the flag by the head of state on the historical Xudaferin Bridge was observed by the people of Azerbaijan with a sense of pride. Xudaferin, leaving an indelible mark in the mentality and history of our nation, was also an issue of national pride. These footages are from the surrounding of the road en route to Cəbrayıl city. The same situation, the dirty face of the Armenian invaders. This puts forward the real essence of the Armenian vandals and shows their identity.
Cəbrayıl şəhərinə giririk. Burada düşman özü üçün burada hərbi hissələr yaradıb. Hərbi hissələrdən başqa bir şey yoxdur şəhərdə.
President İlham and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva came to Cəbrayıl city liberated from the occupation on October 4th. These are the moments for which our nation was longing for so long. The head of state, Supreme Commander-in-Chief, raised our tricolor flag in Cəbrayıl city.
Cəbrayıl şəhəri işğaldan azad edilib, Azərbaycan dövlət bayrağı ucaldılıb. Bütün Azərbaycan xalqını təbrik edirəm. Qarabağ bizimdir, Qarabağ Azərbaycandır. Gedək baxaq bəzi binalara. Bura nə oldu?
Polisler.
Polislər.
Önce.
Bu bizim ambarımızdır. Düşmənin polis idarəsi olur. Azərbaycan polisi. İndi keşiş çəkir. Baxın, bax Cəbrayıl şəhərini nə günə salıb mənfur düşmən. Bütün dünya bunu görsün və bilsin, hansı yaramaz düşmənlə biz üz-üzəyik. Bütün binaları dağıdıblar, talan eləyiblər. Onların məqsədi var idi ki, heç vaxt bundan sonra burada Azərbaycanlı insanlar yaşamasınlar. Yaşayacağıq, əbədi yaşayacağıq. Hamısını bərpa edəcək, hamısını. Baxın, nə günə qoyub. 30 il ərzində bu barədə hansısa bir beynəlxalq qurum bir məsələ qaldırıbmı? Buradan monitoring aparılıbmı? İndi bütün dünya görəcək. Nə günə salıblar Cəbrayıl şəhərini.
President İlham said that the entire infrastructure was razed to the ground in Cebrail city. He noted that because of that, the enemy would be held liable before the international courts. Today, the enemy who is destroying Kəlbəcər, cutting forests, setting on fire houses and schools, will also be held liable. The head of state emphasized that administrative buildings, public buildings, schools, medical facilities will be constructed, streets, parks and avenues will be built. Monuments of victory will be raised in all the cities and life will return to these places.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham, signed an executive order on the design and construction of Ahmet Beyli Füzuli-Şuşa highway with overall length of 101.5 kilometers. According to the executive order, initially 50 million manats are allocated to Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency for the reserve fund of the President, envisaged in 2020 state budget of the Republic of Azerbaijan for the design and construction of Ahmet Beyli Füzuli-Şuşa highway. On November 17th, First Vice President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Aliyeva, has made an Instagram post on the occasion of National Revival Day. The post says, "I cordially congratulate all the people of Azerbaijan on the occasion of National Revival Day and wish each of our compatriots robust health, love and happiness. Today we are all united by the most positive and sincerest feelings for our motherland, the feelings of pride for it, for its successes, achievements and victories. May the solidarity of the Azerbaijani people and our state independence last forever. May peace, prosperity and security always reign in Azerbaijan. May Almighty God protect our people and our homeland." Several scientific employees of the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnography appealed to the Prosecutor General's office regarding the conduct of illegal archaeological excavations, plundering material and cultural heritage monuments of Azerbaijan by Armenians in our territories liberated from the occupation. A criminal case has been launched in the investigation department of the Prosecutor General's office, and an investigation group has been established. Necessary investigative actions, including inspection of the scene, are being carried out by the criminal investigators. Appropriate measures are taken together with other government agencies to determine the extent of the material damage. Alongside with damaging the ecology of Azerbaijan's territories, aggressor Armenia plundered natural resources and destroyed ancient historical monuments. Numerous international organizations have already been informed about this. This was reported at the meeting of the Committee on Natural Resources, Energy and Ecology of Milli Meclis. It was stated that deliberate harming of more than 2,000-year-old natural monuments in Cebrail, Zengilan, Qubadli and other territories liberated from the occupation, cutting off plane trees, setting on fire Tophana forest with prohibited white phosphorus, and current cutting of trees and burning of forests in Kəlbəcər are the most severe crimes. Members of Parliament also noted that they will appeal to international organizations in order to prevent such deeds until Armenians' departure from our territories. During the meeting, the draft law on protection of the environment and amendments to the Code of Administrative Offences were recommended to the plenary meeting after consideration. Dozens of houses are set on fire in Kəlbəcər. This is the headline of an article published in the French Le Temps newspaper. It describes that at that time, government of Armenia, with tempting promises, illegally settled Armenians in Kəlbəcər. In the course of communication with the Armenians who settled in Kəlbəcər and are living it, they said that they was brought under the pretext of various promises. Some even admitted that they first lived in Italy and Australia and then moved to Kəlbəcər. Describing the situation in Kəlbəcər, the journalist wrote that Armenians disassembled and carried away everything, burned houses and cut down trees. 2,075 infections with the novel coronavirus were registered in Azerbaijan. 1,139 people recovered after treatment and were released home. 20 people who earlier tested positive for COVID-19 died. The overall confirmed cases in Azerbaijan have reached 79,158, with 56,894 recoveries and 1,005 deaths. The number of active infections is 21,259. To detect new infection cases over the past day, 13,213, and overall 1,536,434 tests have been conducted in Azerbaijan so far, reported the task force under the Cabinet of Ministers. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.